You must teach your children that the ground beneath their feet is the ashes of our grandfathers, so that they will respect the land. Tell your children that the earth is rich with the lives of our kin. Teach your children what we have taught our children, that the earth is our mother. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the sons of the earth. If men spit upon the ground, they spit upon themselves. This we know, the earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. This we know, all things are connected, like the blood which unites one family. All things are connected. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the sons of the earth. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. That is, of course, Chief Seattle. It is a reminder to me that we are one of many and part of the whole. And we should walk lightly. And consider those to come as much as we consider ourselves. All right, we are back. So yeah, this week I sort of found myself getting caught up trying to rush again. So I've got this layer that I'm making up for Deth Wizards. You could check the link somewhere around. But yeah, I've been making that, and I've sort of been on a pause with it, just thinking about like the order of operations and how I want to continue forward, like in terms of like when I put materials on this thing, or like certain materials, and yeah, my order of operations, my steps. Get that. So this week I did start one of the steps. So I was actually thinking about like maybe finishing this thing this week. So I started one of those steps that I considered would put me on the downward slope of towards finishing this thing. And while I could have pushed through and done that, I decided not to. For one, it was super hot this week. It was like 100 to 110 like every day. Two, I just had like other things to do. I was working on a commission, which I finished, the Triumph of St. Catherine. So that was a really fun one to finish, and it took a long time, but it turned out really cool, and I'm happy with it. Yeah, and then also, I was just thinking about like the point of this channel, and the point for me is not to have like a finished thing at the end of every episode. So I was like, why rush why rush the tower, man? Like, just keep thinking it through and you'll get it done. So all that said, I did make some great, I guess, like mental strides in terms of like finishing the lair. I have it kind of like in two pieces now. I think I'm gonna turn that all into one piece. I'm gonna lay down like a bunch of I'll do like PVA glue and dirt, and I'll put that all over the thing to give it texture, make it look like round. I will probably be using some hunks of bark as like big boulder type stone type things around the base of the buildings in certain areas, just to give it some more like dynamism and texture. And then along with that, I'm also going to be I have the Crypt Guard from the Flesh Eater Quartz. I'm going to be using them. I need to go through the bits and find some that I won't be using. I guess I need to build them and see what's left. But I want to have like little hands and heads and shit like popping out of like the graves and then out of the bottom of the lair as well. The idea with that is that this thing like walks over and like into villages and stuff like that, and they come burrowing out of the bottom of it and just falling onto the ground and start attacking villagers and stuff like that. So I want that represented in the model, and I'll reprime it, and then I'll probably begin the painting process, which I'm really excited. I recently watched Jay from Eon's Battle. He did the way he painted these walls on this new terrain that they're selling right now. The way he painted it, like he did like a green to a gray to a white, and it looked really nice. And it was a similar kind of like old-timey medieval building type look. So I'm excited to try that on my building. I think it's going to look really good. So that's going to be the next steps for the lair. But hey, what about you? You put weird restrictions or deadlines on things that you're doing when they're not necessary? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. And if you want to see more of my content, and of course the finalized version of the Walking Lair, be sure to subscribe so you can watch me finish this thing, which I think will be soon. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me about your experience with pressuring yourself for no reason. But that's it for now. Have a good one. September 9, 2024. Here are 7 dice. Today's numbers are on the D20, 18. On the D12, 3. On the D10, 3. On the percentage die, 50. On the D8, 1. On the D6, 3. And on the D4, 4. Those are today's numbers. Oh, hello. I see you've stuck around. Well, since you're here, I've got in a coming up video, I'm gonna be showing off some of these snazzy jazzy villainy inks. They were gifted to me, so I'm gonna be putting them to work, seeing how they work, and what I'm gonna be doing, just to dabble, to start out, how I'm gonna, I guess, figure out, just see how they work. I'm gonna take my first army, which are some Imperial Fist, and they're pretty flat, the paint jobs on them, because I wasn't doing much. Yeah, wasn't doing very dynamic models at first. But I want to try some of these enamel washes on them and make them look dirty and more dynamic and grim dark, hopefully. And we'll see. So stick around for that. Peace.